Hey guys, Cravone here, and welcome to Road to PVM Mastery episode number 5. Now, I have to put a warning at the start of this video. If you have a phobia of spiders, or a dislike of spiders, this probably is not the video for you, because this week I did so much racks. It's unbelievable, like you can see from all these loot videos. And it's not just these loot videos either. I did loads of raids as well. And in fact, I did so many racks and so many raid kills that I can't actually show all of them. So I'm mostly going to be showing just loot of them. I will be showing some of the racks kills because they were sort of special, and some of the Yakka and BM kills. So there was something else pretty extraordinary that happened. I went to Vindicta for a Reaper, and, well, I got something pretty special. Just take a look. Now, those of you that do not know what this item is, this is a pet drop. This is the Vindicta pet. Vindicta, I think it's called. It's not the dragon. I sort of prefer the dragon, but for Insane Final Boss I need all of them. But this is another massive step, because this is Insane Final Boss. Like, I need all the pets, so that's another pet down. So, now, I did a special live stream during the week, which I always had fears about doing high-end raid tracks, and I always used to do only 2 on a particular rotation. So I decided I'm going to do a live stream where I'm certain to die, because people like watching me die in the game on live stream. So I basically decided I'm going to do a rack saw, path 2 and 3, doing path 2, until I die on the rack saw, regardless of enrage. So I was going to keep going through the enrages until I hit my limit. Now, unfortunately, I feel like I didn't really hit my limit that much, because I died to something stupid. You will see in the video, I'm speeding this all up, but I'm leaving it unaltered. The only thing that's been altered is I put the loot from these at the start of the video. This was a very good week in terms of racks. I got Pheromone and I got Onyx Bolts, which are worth like $1 mil for that entire drop. So, yeah, I did a lot of racks this week. As you might have known from the fact that I released a full racks guide this week. I also released a Grigorovich solo guide as well. I won't be including any Grigorovich in this video because I want to keep the length of the video down. So yeah, this racks live stream was pretty awesome. Bunch of people there. So yeah, if you want to follow me, well, if you want to see me live stream, like it's Cravone_Gaming at Twitch. Okay, so here is where I finally die. Now, the problem all started from this green spider spawning in a really bad spot. Now, Rax is really low health, so I want to get these acidic spiders lured onto Rax. Darkness patch arrives there, and that's like a pain. And then I make this massive mistake. I go forward to try and get to the other side to lure another spider, and I get dragged into the cleave with no way of avoiding it. I didn't free them, I didn't anticipate, it was entirely my fault. I felt in terms of the damage I was actually taking on the fight, I could have maybe reached 160, 180, but I died on 140. So yeah, that was a bummer. Now, this week, for the first time ever, I also did Path 1. And Path 1 isn't as bad as I expected to be. Path 1 was all... like, Path 1 and 2, in my opinion, is the hardest rotation. But it was like, what was the first thing that I did? Like, when I used to try Rax, like, before I could actually do it. I used to go Path 2 when it was 1-2 rotation. The mirrorback spiders used to wreck me. But honestly, this is fine. Like, shouts to my clanmate Darren, because he did sort of give me a very quick rundown on how to do Path 1 in clan chat, and that was really useful. So big shout out to him. And yeah, to be honest, I think if it's a 2-3 rotation, I'm gonna do maybe 3 kills per day. If it's if Path 1 is open, maybe I'll do like 2 kills. I mean, I could manage more, but it's just like it starts taking longer and longer for some reason. And yeah, it's like Path 2 is by far the quickest path. Like, I don't have to store anything. I don't have to take my damage off the boss. I can actually attack the boss for the full duration. So, not only did I do Path 1 this week, but as you'll see later, I also did Path 3. So, yeah, Path 1 wasn't too bad, honestly. I wouldn't recommend it to newbies. I'd recommend them learn the entire Rax Fights mechanics before actually doing Path 1, because Path 1 is just like, it's an added headache onto an already over-mechanicked boss, to be honest. And for new players, it can be a real struggle. For me, it's not a problem because I've already done like Path 2 for so long. I know like the Rax mechanics. Now, something weird that we did this week. So a clanmate found this demon flash mob, so wanted help with it. So we went to 3-man it, and the guy that found it, he got on the title as a 12 million title. And I thought that was pretty awesome. I'm including this in the video because it was sort of like something unusual. Also, we call him King, and he uses Legacy. So yeah, he uses Legacy whilst we're using other type. I thought I'd throw him under the bus there. He'll like that. So I had I kept this clip in because my reaction that I got a swirling loot beam, and it was an effigy at Celestial Dragons. Now, I was not happy, put it that way. However, what happens after this does make me happy, because I got 2 Vizzies within 10 minutes of getting this this effigy. So, in terms of other progress I did this week, I did a lot of Indicta, did a lot of Greg. I think I did a lot of QBD, I think. And a bunch of Slayer. Like, I did a lot of Slayer this week, and I'm going to be doing a lot of Slayer next week. So next week is going to be a very Slayer heavy video. If that's not your thing, I do apologise, but it's like sort of what I've decided to do. And I know it's a PVM series, but I'm also trying to max. I will admit that I am trying to max. and a lot of the time I spent this week was actually not PVM. A lot of it was actually doing crafting, and I reached 99 crafting this week. And my next goal is 99 agility. Now I'm going to be using PVM to do this, and you might be wondering, well, how? Basically, I'm going to be using Silverhawk boots on all of my Slayer tasks, and I'm going to invest half of my Slayer profit into Silverhawk feathers. I need something like 350 mil worth. However, I still need to grind out 120 Slayer, and I want to do that before Menethos comes out, which is why I'm really going at Slayer at the moment. And yeah, so next week's going to be very Slayer heavy. I might be doing some other like high level bosses. I might be doing raids again, probably, because obviously you can't farm those. So any chance I get, I should also mention all the raids I did this week were with Teaching RS. They're as awesome as ever. In fact, at the end of the video, the like sort of montage section is going to be possibly the smoothest possible Yakka in history. Well, I'm not experienced with Yakka, but it sort of was. So on screen now, I'm actually doing for the first time Path 3 racks, and it is so brain-numbingly slow and tedious, and it's just like quick time events, for Christ's sake. I hate quick time events in any game, and yeah, this Path 3 was so unbelievably boring and slow and long, and it's just dragged on and on and on. I wasn't that keen on it, but it was easy. The other thing is it requires a lot of food, so I did have to like use so much food, just because there's a lot of unavoidable damage in Path 3, really, and it's like, well, I mean, it's like not even about failing to abilities, which I get failing to abilities and having to use consumables for that, but just ambient damage is just annoying. So I also did it in the worst rotation to do Path 3 because the spider path was up and I had to clear the spiders before finishing racks in phase 3 as well, so I didn't want him in phase 4. But I had a choice. I could have waited till next week to get the racks video guide out next week, but I was impatient. I wanted to get that guide out this week, so I went at Path 3, and this was actually 60% in Rage as well. I should mention that. I think this one... No, this one was a 0 in Rage, but I definitely did some 60%. And, yeah, okay, so that's basically really it for the week. Now, some fails, yeah, I failed there. So the rest of the video is going to be fails, and then... Actually, no, this was a weird bug. I got a bug at racks. Ba-dum-bum. So, I dodged this attack. No, actually, no, I didn't. No, I dodged one of the attacks. And it was like, it didn't count as a dodge for some reason. Like, I still took damage, but the wall still took the damage, and yeah. I tried charger tanking at BM. That didn't go well. I was moving all over the place, but no, the reason for this was there was a bit of a mix-up of communication of where I needed to stand for this. My first time doing it. Enter Greg with no ammo. And then I die at Yakka, and at the time I thought this was due to jellies. No, it was due to the drench dot. So, following is the best Yakka kill ever. It was just over 10 minutes. This is going to be in the montage section. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Watch my guides. Follow my Twitch. And I will see you guys later.